Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident.
Are you an order, sir?
Why is that a bad idea?
Are you an order, sir?
Why is that a bad idea?
I'm just asking you for an order, sir.
And I'm asking, who are
Fully
you?
aware that you're recording me. I'm a police officer.
Okay. Have you got your warrant card? Your warrant card there?
It's on show there. There we go.
Lovely. Was it? Sorry, I can't read. I didn't get a chance to read that.
Sergeant Fillingham.
Sergeant
Fillingham.
Imagine standing outside your home, minding your own business, when suddenly a police officer rushes toward you, gun drawn, shouting commands. You comply, but not fast enough. In an instant, you're slammed face first onto the pavement. That's exactly what happened to a 58-year-old man in this shocking case of excessive force. But what happens when the officer's story doesn't match the body cam footage? Stay tuned, because this is a lesson in why we must always record the police.
Hey, let me see your hands. Berg, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, burgundy shirt, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground.
No gun.
You're not listening, dude. Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
All right,
I don't own no gun.
Turn back over. Paul, do you watch him say? He had something.
I ain't own no gun.
The door's unlocked, it's not always so.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is.
I don't own no gun.
All right, that's what he had. All right, who's the complainant? All right, get him up.
Put your leg up.
25 city, got one tank.
Alright. Put your leg that way so you can stand up.
All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep. You threw me down. Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the cement. Yep. You bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what happened.
His forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came up. And he was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
in
this up behind the
cement.
tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your
Why you
hands.
bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went on to the
And
ground.
you fucking cement. You bust my
Yeah,
forehead.
your head dig it, hit the cement.
Right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down.
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
You
So,
bust my head.
What are we doing? I guess Sam was going to check him out.
Ain't nobody
There ain't
here.
nothing about here on the press charges on.
Who called?
I'm not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we
You're
got.
gonna have to use it for us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his
You
intention
use
was.
it for us. You need just look your camera. Alright.
The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead. Damn right. You gonna pay me for that shit.
Mayor, I'm gonna take that in the evidence of what he had. What? Well, I mean, you know, that's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from.
No gun or nothing.
Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing, and I didn't know where
There ain't nothing there.
where that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
These dogs officer. No.
On camera.
Yeah, a
Alright,
dog
that's
stick.
fine.
A dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs? Yes. Take him out of handcuffs. Yeah, he can come out. Oh, Lord.
You may check it out.
You mind looking? Hi. Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
You wrong for that.
Consciousness?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card from you?
I don't have one now. We don't have
What's your
they don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone. Hold on.
Hold on, we have cards.
I get headache.
Alright, from the blood thinner? Okay.
Thank
Go to
you.
the hospital?
This case is a stark reminder that blind trust in authority can be dangerous. If it weren't for body cam footage and honest officers, this could have been another case swept under the rug. Police officers are meant to protect, not harm, but when they violate the law, they must be held accountable. Always record the police, know your rights, and demand transparency. Because in moments like these, the difference between justice and injustice is often a single video clip. Imagine this: you're out flying your drone, enjoying a peaceful day, when suddenly a police officer approaches, demanding to know what you're doing. You haven't broken any laws, yet they treat you like a suspect. The questions keep coming: what's your name? Where's your ID? Do you have a license? And when you stand your ground, they double down, grasping for any reason to justify their intrusion. This video is a perfect example of how some officers prioritize their egos over the law. But what happens when someone actually knows their rights?
Hello, mate, you alright?
Yeah, about yourself?
Yeah. Can I help you?
No, you're right, thank you.
What are you doing?
Pardon?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
You're not flying that over the police station.
Pardon?
You won't be flying that over the police station. will
What?
you?
Why not?
You're not allowed to.
Says who?
Protected premises.
Huh?
It's protected premises. You're not allowed to.
Protected
fly
by
over the
who?
police station.
Protected by who?
And this gentleman's about to fly his drone over the police station.
That's probably a bad idea. Let's go, hey.
What are you doing, lad? Are you in order, sir?
Why is that a bad
Are
idea?
you in order, sir?
Why is that a bad idea?
I'm just asking you for an order, sir.
And I'm asking, who are
Fully
you?
aware that you're recording me. I'm a police
Okay.
officer.
Okay. Have you got your warrant card?
It's-
Your warrant card
It's
there?
on show there. There we go.
Lovely. Was it? Sorry, I can't read. I didn't get a chance to read that.
Sergeant Fillingham.
Sergeant
Fillingham.
Fillingham, and your number there?
You don't need to know my number. That's my work number. 137 is my shoulder number.
Okay, there, just so I can
I'm just
I can
simply
recognise
asking you, sir,
Okay.
what you're doing here because you're outside the police premises.
And I've just told you. Well, I haven't told you, but it's quite clear what I'm doing. You just told him what I'm about to do. That's quite clear,
I'm
isn't it?
asking you, what is it that you're about to do?
Well, I don't need to answer your question, I'm afraid, Sergeant.
You're still outside of police premises.
Okay.
Okay, I need to make sure that you're here for lawful reasons, because it's a bit of a strange area to stand, and you have a drone.
Right.
So I'm asking the reason that you have a drone, and what you're planning to do with the drone.
That's my business.
That it's police property.
Okay.
So I need to know whether you're monitoring movements of staff coming and going. It's a perfectly reasonable question to be asking you, isn't it?
Okay. And I have the right to remain...
Is that a reasonable
I have the right
question
to
ask?
not answer your questions. If you want to ask me questions and interview me, I suggest you arrest me, caution me, and we'll do it with lawyers.
There's no issue with
Well,
you. Listen. There's no issue with
No,
you
don't
being
tell me to
here. This is a
listen.
public
You asked me
place.
to listen. Don't tell me to listen.
I'm
Give me
explaining something
directives.
to you quite clearly. You're in a
Okay.
public place.
Yes.
I don't have an issue being in the public place at all.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I've got welfare reasons
Right.
as to if you're flying a drone inside the premises, it might be monitoring staff going and
Okay.
to and from it. Do you understand that?
No. Can we get back to the original point when you pulled up and you said through your window that this is a protected site and I'm not allowed to?
You're in the public place at the moment.
Yeah, but you said I'm not allowed to fly my
If you
drone
start
over.
flying a drone inside the premises, it will raise questions.
Yeah, but you said it's a
That's correct.
protected area, didn't you? Did you not?
No, I think you're making that up now on the spot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Funny enough, because the camera was recording that as well, so it would have picked it
Is
up.
it?
So now you're
Is
lying
it?
on camera.
Lying on
You are,
camera.
because
You need
literally the
to-
camera's
you need
picked
to-
it up.
You need to answer me when I'm asking you.
I don't need to
why
answer
you're
you
gonna be flying
anything.
a drone inside the premises.
I don't need to answer you anything,
All right,
Sergeant.
just bear with me one thing.
No. Am I detained?
No.
Right, so don't tell me to bear with you. I'll go do what I want where I want.
Hello, mate. You got a license for the drone?
Pardon?
You just a license?
I'm
for the
currently
drone?
flying at the moment, mate, so
Have
I'd
you
rather
got a
not be
licence?
distracted. It's actually an offence to distract the pilot,
Okay,
so
have you
you'll
got
have to
a
wait till I'm
license for
done.
the drone?
No, it has to be on display. If you're flying
You'll have to
drone-
wait till I'm done. I'm currently flying a drone. You are
Your
distracting
license-
me.
Your license needs to be on display. You need to bring it down. to show the license.
You can only tell me to bring a drone down if you suspect me of committing an offence with it.
Well, I do at the moment.
What
It's-
offence do you suspect me
You
of
haven't got a
committing?
license, and I don't know
Why
how
do you
heavy
suspect
it
that I
is.
don't have a license?
Because
What are
it's
your
not-
reasonable
it's not
grounds?
clearly on display, is it?
What? How can you see my drone's up there? How can you see it's not
Well,
on display? Do you know what I mean? You're distracting me from flying. Bugger off.
It should be on display. If you've got that up,
Oh, it's got to be
it should-
display on the drone. Can you see what's on the drone
I'd
from
like you
there?
to
No,
bring it
it's up in the air,
down.
innit?
Well, you can't tell me to bring it down for that reason.
I can
Landing.
check your
You
license.
suspect that I don't have it, and you have to have reasonable
I suspect that you don't
What's
have
reasonable?
it because
What's-
you won't show me.
No, because
I'm politely asking
because
you to
I'm
see your
observing
license.
my rights and I'm observing the legislation.
I would like to see your license.
What law do you have to request my license?
So why are we flying this over a police
Because
station?
that's where I want to fly it. It's my business to fly it.
Well, if you could bring it down, please, so we can check your license.
Is that a lawful order?
No, I'm just asked. I said please, didn't I?
Okay, so then no, I'm going to politely decline.
All
How heavy is your drone?
I've not told you to stop distracting me while I'm flying my drone.
I'm asking you a question.
And I've
Jim.
said
Landing.
stop distracting me. I'm trying to focus. It's a
Okay.
piece of equipment. It's an offence to distract the pilot.
It's
Stop
not.
talking to me.
Well, please bring it down so we can have a conversation then.
You said please, and I said no.
I need to see your
You said it's
license.
a request, not an order. I'm not listening to requests.
Okay,
I will comply with lawful orders.
we'll go down a completely different route with this then, if that's what you prefer.
What route is that?
Or we'll go down the offences route, if that's
What
what, you want.
offence? What offence? What
Well, at the
offence?
minute, I don't think you've got a license, so
Well,
I'll just take the drone off.
why do you think I don't have a license?
Because I can't see it, can I?
So I can't see yours. It doesn't mean you don't have
But I'm
one
in
either.
full police uniform.
Yeah, but I can't see your driver's license. I mean, you don't
But I'm
have
not
a
driving
driver's
anything,
license.
am I?
You're an absolute moron.
I don't
Just because
think
you
so.
can't see something while something's in the air, that's not reasonable suspicion.
Well, where's your license?
It's on the drone.
Well, bring it down and let's
No,
have a look then.
I'll
Landing.
show you when I decide to bring it down. You can't. The legislation does not demand you. Does not give you the power to demand me to land a drone unless you reasonably suspect that I've committed an offence.
But
And
you
you have to have
can't-
reasonable
You
suspicion.
can't be flying that unless it's under 249
And
grams.
do you know how heavy it is?
I'm
No.
asking
No,
you.
I know how heavy it is.
But that's what I'm asking you, and you've
Well,
not
then that's
told-
my business.
But you've not told me an answer.
I don't need to answer your question.
Well, you do
Are
because
you arresting me and cautioning me? Then
I'm
no, I don't have to
asking
answer your
you
question. Leave me alone.
because you're committing an offence if that is over 249
And
grams.
the burden of proof is on you, not on me. So go find your evidence, do your investigation, and leave me alone. Exactly. You'll have to wait till it's done then, won't you?
The duty sergeant at the moment on
on response team at Croydon. Just wanted to know if you had any questions or any issues with anyone that's spoken to you yet.
I do have a few.
Okay.
I would like to be fair, I'll probably do it straight through IOPC and deal with it. You're a sergeant here, are you?
Yes.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And your name, sorry?
Stuart Galloway.
Stuart Galloway, and your number's 2 that were in the van, because I was flying a drone, I didn't get a chance to
I
ask
know the
them.
unit.
Okay. Could you tell me who it is, because I need to know so I can make the IOPC complaint?
I'll go and get their details
Yeah.
for you and I'll bring it out for you.
That'd be perfect, thank you. Because obviously they will also interrupt me while I'm flying a drone. I did try to tell them, I'm flying a drone, please don't interrupt me. And I said they wanted to see my license and this, that and the other, and I'm like, well, it's up in the air at the moment, you can't demand me to land it unless you reasonably suspect me of an offence.
I think it's fair enough for them to come and speak to you.
Come and speak to me, not a problem.
Even whilst you're flying it, I mean...
Speak to me, but then when I say I'm trying to concentrate, don't distract me, because it is an offence to distract a pilot. If I cause an accident, I'm liable for that, but then so is the person that's distracted me.
I mean, they're also trying to do their job to make sure everyone's safe.
And they can wait until I'm done, unless they have a lawful reason to demand me to land a drone.
No,
but
I think it's fair
otherwise,
enough to engage with someone who is flying a drone over a protected site.
It's not protected, Sergeant.
No, in terms of there's members of the public and police inside the police station, so I think it would be quite reasonable behaviour just to speak to someone, just to see what kind of person they are, if there's any concerns.
And
obviously, if you're doing
I've got
something that's a
no
hobby
issue with being spoken to, okay? If they come up to me and said, look, are you doing this for YouTube? And the way the first sergeant approached me set the tone for the whole interaction. You know, so when you came out and I saw that you were going to engage politely, I'm going to give that back to you. You know, I'm not going to give you crap because they were rude to me. It's not your fault. I hope, as a sergeant, that when you see this footage and when it comes through from the IOPC, that it is dealt with appropriately. Because obviously there's a huge issue with them.
How many people have caused issue for you?
The first sergeant who came out was wearing a red top. The 2 constables that were in that van, I think there was 2 more with them. But see, I'm trying to look at the drone to make sure I got line of sight with it. I think there was 2 more with them. They're obviously constantly trying to interrupt me. None of them informed me. You haven't informed me that I'm being recorded on your body-worn video, which is in your...
Police coming out to engage with you, they're always going to be recorded.
But you should never assume that a member of the public knows.
No, absolutely.
You know,
you're right.
Because obviously if I don't know I've been recorded, I don't know that there's footage for me to access and all of that jazz. You know the drill on it.
This encounter proves one thing. If you don't know your rights, police will assume you don't have any. Time and time again, we see officers who invent reasons to justify their authority, hoping civilians will blindly comply. But here's the truth, you don't have to prove your innocence. It's their job to prove guilt. Always remember, if an officer can't articulate a reasonable suspicion that you've committed a crime, you have every right to refuse their questions and stand your ground. Knowledge is power, and when it comes to dealing with law enforcement, it's often the only thing standing between you and an abuse of authority.